When I found out that paper planning was totally my thing, I obviously turned to social media for some inspiration. But what I saw could best be described as highly curated art projects. There was loads of stickers, loads of deco, charms, bows, ribbons, layers and layers upon layers of dashboards. As a newcomer to the planning community, I did find these planners really, really gorgeous, but they also completely warped my perspective of how my planner should look, as well as how it should function. So if you're looking for a craft hobby to help you relax and improve your well-being, then by all means, go big with the deco. But I'm going to make the assumption that if you've clicked on this video, then you're looking for practical tips that are going to help you stay accountable with a functional planner, not a fancy one. So let's dive in. Hey there, planner friend. I'm Chloe and I'm a professional graphic designer as well as the creator behind Keshinomi. Now, not only do I love paper planning stuff, I'm also a bit of a productivity geek, which is why we are discussing how to use your planner to actually get things done. Tip 1, an affirmation. Now, I know it's a bit of a weird place to start, but I am going to start with an affirmation because I believe it's important to make the distinction that we are creating a tool that will help keep us accountable. So when you're scrolling through Instagram and you see all of those pretty planners with their gorgeous deco and super neat handwriting, you won't be hit by pangs of unhealthy comparison. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different with this affirmation. I've actually been inspired by Hal Elrod's Miracle Morning affirmation formula. So we want to make sure that our affirmation is specific about what we're going to do, as well as keeping us accountable by saying what we're committed to doing in order to work towards what we want to achieve. That kind of felt like a word salad. So let's get to the affirmation. My planner is a tool for keeping me accountable. I am committed to being organised with my time and tasks. I will use my planner every day to accomplish my goals and stay on track. Tip 2, keep your planner accessible. Heard of the saying, out of sight, out of mind? Well, if you're not opening your planner at least twice a day, once in the morning and again in the evening, then are you even really planning? You see, your planner is meant to be a reference tool for your life. So it's really important that you are regularly checking it. And that's going to help you stay on track with your goals and your tasks. Tip 3, big picture, small picture. When I manage my life, I like to be able to step back and see the big picture as well as zoom in onto the details. That way I can help keep my focus on what's important as well as not feel too overwhelmed by everything that I've got to get done. So here's how I implement big picture, small picture thinking into my planner. Big picture, a future log for important dates. Now this could be yearly or a quarterly insert where you can see several months at a glance and you've got all of your important dates and tasks and events mapped out. Big picture can also be a monthly spread where you can start to map out your projects and planning out your goals. Small picture, this is where we begin to zoom in with something like a weekly or a daily insert where you can start breaking those big projects and goals down into smaller tasks, which just makes the whole thing much more manageable when you break it into smaller chunks. Tip 4. Establish a routine. When I first started my paper planning journey, I knew that it was really important that I established a routine for when and where I was going to do my planning. And it kind of links back to tip 2 about keeping your planner accessible. Yeah, okay, you've got your planner open on your desk, say, but if you're not actually stating when and where you're going to do your planner, are you really going to open that thing up and look at it? So I feel, especially for me, it was really important in the beginning that I was clear about what my routine or ritual or rhythm, whatever lexicon you want to use to define the routine that you're going to create around using your planner, and it has to be specific. In James Clear's book Atomic Habits, I like how he phrases it with these questions. How can I make it obvious? How can I make it attractive? How can I make it easy? How can I make it satisfying? These simple yet impactful questions will really help you define and outline your specific planning routine. Creating a functional planning system for accountability isn't necessarily all about time management, but rather task management. However, a lot of people think that gaining clarity over your tasks means creating a to-do list. I personally think to-do lists kind of suck unless you've got some key concepts in place, which I discuss in this video here. I shall catch you over there. Until next time, see you later, planner friend.